What's up everyone, welcome back. Today is Saturday, September 12th. It's just kind of like a dark, gloomy day outside, so there's like no window, or there's no light coming from the window, so I just put on all my lights in here, so you can see me. I don't know what's gonna happen today. I really don't. I'm gonna do something different. You know, like all year I haven't been training vertical at all. I've been pretty much just focused on getting out and running every day, getting my miles in, and my plan, like at the beginning of the year, obviously, was to run the Cruel Jewel 100, which was going to have a lot of climbing, like 34,000 feet of climbing in 100 miles or something like that. But it got canceled, and it actually got canceled before I really started putting in any vertical training at all. So I really haven't done like anything yet this year. Okay, so if we go to my Strava and we scroll down here to the side, we see 2020, my distance so far is 1,720 miles, so that's pretty good actually so far in September. That's pretty great for me. And then we see elevation gain is only 67,900 feet, which is not much at all. So we're gonna try and get that up a little bit. If I do get into no business, which let's check where I am on the wait list. Waiting for one to respond. There we go. I'm number 20 on the wait list right now. My good friend Russell House is number 1 on the wait list, so he's definitely getting in. Yeah, so we're gonna pay attention to that closely. We're gonna see, hopefully I get into that race. Okay, but yeah, so the biggest thing that I need to work on right now is adding in some vertical gain, because this race, if I do get into it, there's somewhere in between 14,000 and 15,000 feet of gain for the 100 miles, which is not very much, but it's enough that if I haven't been training at all, I'm going to feel it, and it's going to be detrimental to the race if I don't get any training in. So I'm tapering right now for my solo 50 miler for next week that's still planned, and so I don't want to go out and get a whole bunch of miles today. Like I don't need to go out and get like 25 or 30 miles. What I do want to do though is put a different kind of stimulus on my body. So we're going to go out to one of my favorite spots to go get vertical gain in this area. It's kind of hard to come by in Indiana, but there is this one hill that I go to a lot that I did all my grindstone and run rabbit run training on pretty much. It's a 100-foot hill. It's really steep, so a lot of hiking. But we're gonna go out there, we're just gonna spend a long day out there, maybe a couple hours, see what the legs have. Again, I haven't done hardly any vertical training at all, so we could get out there and we could do an hour and something could start bugging me and I call it. That's okay because I'm in taper this whole week. I've also been sick, which has been just really frustrating. There's been a couple things going on this weekend, and I'll tell you about the second one here in a second. But if you saw my live stream on Tuesday night, I actually almost canceled the live stream because for about an hour right before, I was just in bed, just like with a full body ache. Everything was hurting. Like I was like, okay, I'm going down really rapidly. It started in the afternoon on Tuesday and I started to get really bad. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna start the live stream. If 10-15 minutes into it, I just feel awful, I'll call it. At least I'll have shown up. For all you guys, that I really appreciate you guys showing up every Tuesday night. It's so fun hanging out with you. But I wanted to at least do it, show up, and then call it if I was feeling bad. But I ended up feeling kind of fine throughout the live stream. Got a whole bunch of energy from you guys, I guess. It was kind of like a 24-hour bug for my daily routine, but my running was really affected all the way up. Even yesterday, I didn't feel totally great for several days in a row. I just felt like I was running with someone else's legs. I didn't feel coordinated at all. Like it was just a really rough week of running. But that's okay. Like the timing was perfect. I wanted to do this like 2-week taper into my 50 miler. And so a couple days in a row, just didn't really feel great. But it's okay. I'm feeling, yesterday I was kind of like, okay, I was like noticing that I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So this run today, we're just gonna see how it goes. We're gonna go out and try and get a bunch of vertical gain. There's a couple hills, like it's kind of in this like ravine area. The point I'm gonna be running from, it kind of starts like right here. There's like a parking lot here, and that's at 580 feet, and then the hill crests out here at about 686. So the hill from bottom to top is about, on CalTopo, it says it's 105 feet. Based off of this topo map right here, I know based off of my Garmin, my Suunto, that it's really close to 100 feet every time up this hill. That's where I'm going to get some vertical gain right now. So let's do it. This right here is the tube run right there. Goes up 100 feet up through there, back down. It actually looks like it's kind of like mowed. One thing I do want to do before I get out there though is edit the pages on my watch. So there is so I do have a page that's set up just for climbing, but it's page 3. I'm going to edit my page 1. I'm going to take away my current pace and I'm going to add vertical distance climbed, average pace in there. That's probably okay. Stamina, I don't need any of this other stuff. 3-second power, that'll be interesting to keep an eye on. Yeah, so this will prevent me from needing to spin through the pages constantly. There's not hundreds of people out here, but there are enough, and a lot of people are wearing masks, which is awesome to see. So I'm gonna also put mine on. Got the Ultra Pacific Crest Trail buff today. All right. Get this GPS going. Hopefully it's had plenty of time to catch my heart rate. But yeah, here we go. This is the hill right here. Let's go. I'm not gonna be running up this hill. It's already really freaking hard. That is pretty good. What's it gonna do? 994 feet. Almost 1,000. 39 minutes to 1,000 feet of gain. 1.7 miles. That's not bad. I just got a nutrition alert, so I'm gonna head back to the car, take a gel, get some water. The nice thing about what I'm doing today is that my car and water is right at the bottom of the hill. All right, so I'm not sure what's happening with my GoPro, but it keeps freezing again. This is the second time in a row that I've tried to take it out for runs, and it's just been freezing constantly, turning on by itself, wasting battery. So I don't know, I might be done with GoPro. The Insta360 has always been really interesting to me. The new one with the 1-inch sensor. Supposedly it's pretty good. All right, so one gel, about half a bottle of water. I'm not gonna be drinking as much every time I come back because I have the opportunity to come back so often with my Jeep right here. All right, back at it. I might throw in a couple of those other trails up there to spice it up a little bit. But we're at 1,000 feet, 1.7 miles. Back at it. There it is, 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet again. Some people up here. Whew. I might be having some issues with my shoes. I'm not really sure at this point. I can feel this inserts like sliding around a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem. Okay, stats update so far. 1 hour and 30 minutes, 3.6 miles, 2,020 feet of gain. Feeling okay. The only thing that's kind of weird is my inserts right now, kind of sliding around because I'm so drenched with sweat. This feels so good though. And it reminds me of training for Grindstone, Run Rabbit Run. If you guys were following the channel like 2 to 3 years ago, did a lot of repeats on this hill in this park. Last year, not so much because I was training for the Midwest Super Slam. Wasn't too concerned about vertical gain for any of those races. Glad to be back out here though. Good memories. Just like smashing myself on this hill over and over and over again. Over the years, a lot of people have asked me if it's boring running in Indiana. No climbing, there's no mountains. There's not even really that many trails that I can access out here. The answer is yes. It gets boring, but that's mental training. And I think that's very, very valuable because for those big mountain races that I did, Grindstone, Run Rabbit Run, when I got out there, it was just like, part of me was just like in awe of the surroundings. And I didn't even like care that it was so hard for parts of it because it was just so beautiful. And I'd had that mental toughness from going up and down this freaking hill hundreds of times, because as much as it's training my legs, my body, it's also training my mind to be more mentally tough in those situations where you just got to grind it out for a couple hours through a really dark patch Still got a long way to go on this run. And back up. Jaybird Tire Pro headphones in and listening to Dune. I'm just gonna keep grinding up this hill. I'm at 3,000 feet, 5.5 miles. Feeling good, like really good. Got plenty of water, fuel here in the car, so I'm just gonna keep going. Feeling like surprisingly good about my climbing legs fitness right now. I think I'm managing hydration and nutrition really well. Just kind of having a good time out here. Listening to an audiobook. Just going up and down this hill. About ready to hit 5,000 feet. And that is more than I thought I was gonna be able to do today. Almost 9 miles right now, so I will probably just run like a mile down here on the roads. Make it 10. Why not? There it is, 5,000 feet. That's pretty good. I was like, coming into this, like pretty concerned about my climbing. I was like, maybe do like 2,000 feet. See how that feels. Maybe stop. I was expecting something to be like hurting, but I feel good. Like, obviously worn out. If I took the time and kept hydrating and getting calories in, I could probably keep going. So yeah, 10.25 miles, 4.5 hours, 5,200 feet of gain. That was awesome. Alright, that was good. Back when I was training for Grindstone and Run Rabbit Run, I would come out here and do repeats on this hill. And like mentally, I just couldn't get past like I think the most I did on this hill was maybe like 4,000 feet. And today, I just felt awesome. Like I felt, I can't believe it. Running like the last mile around, I was super winded. So there's still something going on. But man, climbing, going up and down, felt good. I need to get home because today's Saturday, and yep, that's right. Tonight's my night to cook, so I need to get going on that. But considerably shorter day than the last couple weekends. Yeah, only 4.5 hours. All right, we're out of here.